Welcome back to Lesscashmoremash. My name's Tom.
And I'm Mike.
And today, Sunday Funday. Woo! Sunday Funday! So what are we doing today for Sunday Funday? Today's Sunday Funday was a suggestion by Phil Oakes. Thank you, Phil, for doing it. I believe he came up with that suggestion because of this bottle that Mike just grabbed. So
let me screw you up.
Well, that's all right. He's going to screw me up. So I'm going to read it off anyways. He's going to ignore me, and then he's going to ask me questions about what it is. So this one, on this Sunday Funday, we put Holliday Soft Red Wheat Rickhouse Proof. This one comes in at 6 years. I didn't write this down. 120.1 proof against the Horse Soldier. That comes in at 121.1 proof against the, I just picked Larceny C924, which is 125.1 proof, and against Makers, that comes in at 110.8 proof. Now, I think it was on the review that we did Horse Soldier 4, and I used to get like a weird funk off of this one, but I also was getting a weird funk off of this one. So when he suggested these, I was like, kind of like this whole deal. I want to see what it is, see if we can pick it.
In my head, soft red wheat should stand out.
No, we're going to find out right now. So, normal mash mix-up rules. Mike pours them, I'm out of the room. I shuffle them, he's out of the room. We will be drinking the same thing at the same time. You will be seeing what we're drinking because I run the B-roll. We're going to be guessing and probably looking like donkeys. And we'll start right here. I don't remember disliking any of these. I think these are all like decent because I don't even think I got the funk off of this one last time when we did it. So, we will see.
I don't remember you saying that.
Yeah, I remember like dreading doing it because of the old ones because they were lower proof.
Why do you keep getting these?
Yeah, because they were lower proof, and I got like that weird hay taste.
Not much of a nose in one, I can tell you right now.
Oh, it ain't lacking in flavor though.
There's something different in there though.
Well, I didn't get the different. That was my first little swig of the day right there, though, and it's got a little something to it.
Was it nutty?
I don't know.
It was something different in the middle.
Again, one always gets a bad rap because it's not coming off of anything.
No,
you know what I mean?
Nothing in the nose either.
No, it's not pounding out like previous ones we've done, for sure. It's tasty, though.
I don't know where to go with this.
No, I'm going to have to go. I can't say I don't like every part of that.
No,
that has a nice viscosity. It actually sticking on my tongue like glue.
Yes, and yes.
That one's actually pretty good, whatever it might be. Again, I always say one gets a bad chance because it's not coming off of something. So you only can base it on what it is. That's why we always come back.
There was just something different in that one.
I don't know where your different was. It tasted like a good bourbon to me. But
in the middle.
This one's almost a candied caramel.
It is
like the what are the
I
Werthers?
was actually going with the.
You're going with the. Yeah, I got you. Yeah,
yeah.
My mind went blank. What is that stupid stuff called? I hate
cotton candy.
Cotton candy. It
does have that light sweetness to it.
Yeah, and or like it's like an actual like it's Werther's like the caramel candies.
I don't really get that as much as
there's caramel up the ass. You don't get the caramel?
Not as much as I do cotton candy.
I don't know if that's a phrase around the world, but caramel up the ass should be a phrase around the world.
It's tasty though.
Yeah, it is. Oh, that's got
it's got a pretty good nut finish.
It's got an oak finish. Him and his nut. Everything's a nut to him. I'm getting an oaky finish on that one.
It's combo.
Yeah.
I don't know which one I like better.
Though. That is very good. I think it was less proof or it drank softer.
It did drink softer.
So that's what maybe, man, that was actually very tasty.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that is a, I haven't had a sugar daddy in so long. It's such a candy caramel smell.
It is an easier drinker.
Mm-hmm.
But it sticks around.
It has the same coat.
It tingles. Actually, it actually might tingle a little bit more, but it's an easier drinker. I don't know where to go with that.
I don't know either. I'm going to have to just put them right next to each other because honestly, like one definitely drank almost harsher because it was a higher proof.
I think so. But again, I had a different flavor in the middle of that one.
The
and
other
I don't know
two
what it
though
is.
are going to be higher proof, and it may make two fall back, but that is super solid
It was very good.
and very tasty with zero elbows. That was such a
Very
nice,
good.
easy drink on that one. So, glass number 3. Back to minimal nose coming out compared to the last one. Actually had a good nose. One had no nose. 2 actually came out of the glass.
This one's better than 1 nose wise. It's stronger.
Not a lot more.
Mm.
We'll see. So now when I roll this one on my tongue, I 100% get a different taste. Like I want to spit.
This one kind of has a heavy oak finish to me.
Oh, you don't get that hay. You don't get like a wet hay taste.
No, I don't.
He's fucking broken. I don't get it. You really don't get like a.
I say
Okay,
that,
roll it on your tongue.
I just did.
And you tell me what flavor you get. Because there's a taste that isn't traditional bourbon-esque flavor in there. So when you roll it, you tell me what you taste. Because on there, I'm definitely getting it. I don't know if it's the wheat. It's definitely a different taste in this one. This one sits in my throat too, by the way. The other one's just drank down. This one's actually staying right here. I can smell what I tasted. And maybe because I don't like it, it's bordering on.
This one sticks around too pretty.
Yeah,
good,
it does.
though.
It's stuck right here.
I know, but when you switch it, your tongue really gets pretty lit up. I'm not saying I'm sad with this one either. I don't get your hay, so to me, it's not.
It could be the wheat. This might be the soft red wheat too. There was a weird. I shouldn't say weird. There was a different flavor out of that one.
See, I got that.
I don't 100% love. You got nut again?
No. I said I got that weird flavor in 1.
Oh, I didn't get that. And I might when I come back. When I roll that on my tongue, it breaks and it gives me this wet hay wrapped around black licorice flavor that I'm not a huge fan of. Like it has this weird taint to it. Like there's a funk.
I didn't.
Not a twang. There's a funk in that one, and I can drink it, and it's not horrible, but it's not one like if I'm gonna pick it, it's not in the lead for me. Let's put it that way.
I do have it back a little bit. I'm a little confused, not confused, but I don't know 1 and 2.
Yeah,
but it's down. It's
Let me
back
see
in
glass
2 and 2.
number. This is going to be hard for me to pick because originally, if these 2 weren't in here, I would pick either one of them. So it could be either one of them because I really didn't go back to either one of them. Contrary to the way a bottle looks, that's been in a lot of blinds. It really has.
It has actually.
It has.
In your defense this time.
And
Steve, damn it.
Yeah, we couldn't get it up here. It's finally we got this from Oklahoma. It does ship now, and I think it's either Mass or Connecticut, but it does ship closer to us now. But at the time we couldn't get them, so I stayed way off them.
I want to see. For some reason, I thought I seen that. New Hampshire, but I could be wrong.
Interesting. Neighboring states. That has a little something to it too. Which one has the weird wheat? That's my question on this one.
This one kind of has a different flavor.
It does. There's a little twang in this one. It's not as bad. I'm gonna tell you my initial, and I'm torn with these 2, but I think it might be that. I think that's my initial guess on that. But there is a different when I roll it on my tongue. There's a different flavor in this one too. I'm gonna have to decide which one I think has worse.
What I was thinking initially, the last one I had was going to be this one, and I don't believe what I'm drinking right now is this one.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to change my whole order now.
And it could be because this is a weeder too. I don't remember what it doesn't say the mash bill on the Horse Soldier. I don't remember what the mash bill is on this one. I was hoping to see. I actually like 4 a lot. I may change these 2 bottles. I think I'm getting the funk off the wheat. This was in contention. I thought it was going to be in our top 10 last year, but then when I was doing it in the blinds, I started getting that weird funk taste
Which
to
one?
it. This one. So it fell off for me. So, well, there you go. We're gonna take a quick break, cleanse our palate. We'll be back in 1 second.
I look over at yours though, and it's funny because we almost have our glasses identical.
Yeah, well, because I'm not really sure to go with the floor either. All right, so we are back. We're gonna start on the right, work our way left. Ooh, big caramel now.
See, I'm like a caramel nut.
I'm not getting, you know,
I am getting it.
I want to get nut. There is a secondary flavor, but I wasn't sure if I wasn't leaning towards like a fucking maraschino cherry. I don't know why I keep saying that word, but it keeps coming out today.
It's unlike you on film.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very much like you walking down the street.
Yeah, just in real life, it pops out. It's a verb. But we, but I try not to do it. 'Cause I'm on like Ryan's channel, even though it is,
Don't know
not
be
for
blowing
kids.
bubbles. It just
even
struck me funny.
Even though it's not for kids, it's. I try not to say it on camera. But
I'm
I told
liking
you,
this.
I
I'm
get
liking
this stressed out today.
I've been with you for a little bit. I hear you.
No, I know.
I'm kind of liking this better going back than I did going.
I didn't hate it coming. It had a different taste in there.
Not so much now.
Mm-mm.
I might stick to my original thought. It's a very easy drinker, though.
It's very good, actually.
No, it's very, very good, and it's.
I may end up switching these two, but is what I'm thinking. But that is dynamite.
I think you got to switch a few others, but besides that,
I could be 100% wrong on what bottles they are.
I'm like,
I can absolutely tell you that
it's easy to stress him out when he's already stressed.
I started that way, right?
I'm moving that up further than it was.
I'm going to keep it mid just for right now because just on there. I don't think this one's going to break into the category of it.
This one,
yeah,
nose wise, it's already fallen off the.
Yeah, no, because that had a darker, richer, thicker flavor on the nose.
What the hell they put? Oh, okay.
That might be this one. It might be this one just because of the whatever it is. I don't like. I'm going to tell you that right now. This whatever glass 3 is, I get when you roll it on my tongue. I'm getting like that grassy, wet hay with a hint of like black licorice. I'm not.
Both. I don't get. I don't get the licorice or that.
Once I don't know. I look at the camera and I just one day I need someone to like let me taste your palate to see like what are you tasting if you're not getting these weird, funky flavors.
No, there's something different in there.
So like nothing pops in your head what you could be tasting. Is it good?
It's not as good as 4 because I have it back and I think you might be right. I think this might be Horse Soldier, but I don't think you have Horse Soldier in the right spot, even if you flip it. But
no, I'm just saying because I don't know which one I don't like, and I'm hoping it's actually not this one. I think I have to do this just because I remember not liking that one for whatever reason.
I think sometimes subliminal you had that in your head, but
no, I'm telling you, it's the same thing. Like I wanted to love all the Kentucky Owls, I just never did. I wanted to love the Willets. I just haven't found one I liked. You know what I mean? And I seem to pick them out.
You do nail a Willet every time.
Candy caramel right here. This one might have one of the best noses. If you like candy caramel, whether it's cotton candy,
it's no. I can go with a caramel. It's almost like a caramel cotton candy.
It's like a caramel sauce. I can actually almost smell it like a caramel coated like maraschino cherry. I think I'm getting a fruit in there too. Like I don't think they make such a creature. I don't know why they wouldn't, but.
If you shopped enough in specialty stores, I'm sure you can find it. I actually really like this. But do I do really like that.
It's the lack of proof on that, but it might actually be the best tasting one. It doesn't have the finish.
No, it doesn't. It's quick.
Yeah,
I think we said the same thing in the last blind that was in, which is different than the one that we have over there because the other one, yeah.
Well, we have a little bit left. We can always compare them.
I'm going to 1.
This actually had going to 1. I didn't get my second sip. This one actually has it's almost like chocolate now on there
Because I like this one.
on the nose. Oh no, you don't want to take another sip?
No, I got to finish them anyway. But I just don't know where. I need enough to compare.
It's hands down better than 3 for sure. I'm going to bump it up close to 4. I know, buddy. You want to come up here. You always do this on this one. Let me take a drink.
He does that to me to start, but he knows I don't pick him up.
Come here. Maybe. Coming. Go ahead.
I don't want to bite me when I do that.
Yeah,
so.
no. He ain't going to bite me. Okay,
He's
thank
not
you.
going to bite you.
All right, we're on to glass number 1 now. 2 is actually very, very good. That has
It is very good.
It has the most. They don't go any proofier than what that really is, though. Makers, if that is Makers. Now this has a big caramel nose right now on it too.
You said that and weigh it down.
Yeah. I'm trying to find your nut. This is a darker caramel on this. That's why I said it was like a caramel with a maraschino cherry, like a candy caramel, like you melted down a Werther's, like it had that candy smell. This one doesn't have it. It's a little bit thicker, a little darker. I just got a hint of your nut on that one. Coming off of this one. That does bring me in a nut category. The hell would that be? I did on that one. Did you get your nut again?
I did.
Yep.
It nut / light oak on the end. And it's pretty proofy, actually.
It is. It coats like so much more than what 2 did.
Yes, very much so.
I actually like that a lot too. I think I might nailed all 4 bottles right here. I'll get none right. That's the fun part of doing it.
I think I just changed my mind on what 1 is, but it's definitely proofier.
Well, that coats for days. There's definitely going to be some A and B going on right now. So again, we do that. You guys would be here for forever. So we're going to take a quick break. We're going to figure out our final order. We'll be back in 1 second.
1 second.
All right, so we are back, and for the record, I don't think I said the price on any of these, but Larceny is $65.99, Makers is $59.99, Horse Soldiers was $79.99, and we got this one. The soft red wheat was $76.99 for sub $80 bottles. These are 4 good bottles. Right. Whatever 3 is, I'm not a fan of, but other people are going to like it. Yeah, I don't like that.
And I don't think you're going to be disappointed.
I can drink it, but compared to these other ones,
I'm not meaning you. I meant them.
Yeah. No, I get you. It's a matter of preference, but we might be wrong on the bottles. Yeah. I guessed it: Larceny, Makers, Horse Soldier, and Holliday.
I have Larceny, Makers, Holliday, and Horse Soldier.
Yeah, so he has them just these 2 switched. But we can be 100% wrong on the bottles. We're going to see what they are. But flavor-wise, we actually agreed on there which one won, which one didn't. So I'm curious to see. I was torn between these 2 and which one I thought was the one that was giving me a funk. And I ended up settling on the one that I thought used to give me a funk. So we're going to find out right now. Because our last place bottle, what is in glass number 3, and it's what you put in glass number 1.
Horse Soldier.
So it is Horse Soldier. And for whatever reason, for me, I don't know. I get a grassy with a hint of a black licorice. Some people love that. I hate black licorice, and I don't like red hay.
Get it. But
so yeah, no, that's just one of them things on there. So
people do travel to get this. So because everywhere I've been, they're like, look, do you have this? Do you have this?
I've said it a million times. There's a whiskey out there for everybody. Everyone has their own flavor profile. Just because I don't like it doesn't mean it's not good. It just doesn't hit me in any of the ways I want.
I hear you.
This one's drinkable, but especially compared to the other 3, it just brought me in all the wrong ways.
Not so much in the wrong way for me, but it stood out. So I just thought that was the red wheat. So that's where I was.
So speaking of that, let's see what glass. Our 3rd place glass was what was in glass number 4, and it's what you put in glass number 2.
It is red wheat.
Red wheat. And again, this one was good, but it has a great finish and it hangs for days. But there is like a little twinge of that. You get that weedy, caramelly smell, and I kept saying that too.
I don't know if it was. Well, it's
when we
it's
were
a
off
different.
camera.
Yeah. No.
It's a little off profile compared to the other two. So
I thought it was going to stand out more. That's why I had that as 3. But
yeah,
go ahead.
So our second place glass was what we put in glass number 2, and it's what you put in glass number 3.
It is Makers.
So Makers. So I went 4 for 4 on this one, and our winner today, hands down, is the Larceny. This one happens to be C924. This one really did glass number. Just for the maker's point, if this was ever brought up to like 120 proof with the rest of them, this would have almost dominated because it had a nose. By the end of it, I was getting a chocolate covered cherry with caramel sauce on it. It was just flavor wise. It might be the best flavor on the table. It just didn't have a good finish because it was a lower proof.
Well, yeah, right. It slid right down. So.
Yeah, and I mean, but everything about it was delicious. This Larceny did bring a nice nut flavor on it. It was like a caramel coated nut, and by the end of it, it just coated for days, and it lasted long. It was a nice finish.
I've seen this in the store like 15 times, and I never had my glasses. And now sitting here, so just below is where you actually see the C. It took me forever to figure out where that was.
Because
I knew the gold one was the latest one, but I was like, "What's the left?" You know what I mean? It's very bottom.
Right.
It's actually typed this time, and it's not even scribbled.
It's right in the thing.
Again,
the new one
without glasses.
Hopefully, because we're into January, and super fan of the channel, Steve is shopping as we speak. So hopefully, he actually can find the A's because there's been a couple people already on the internet.
Yeah, well,
Massachusetts, we're dead last. Everybody, they ship to every state to include Hawaii before it comes to Massachusetts, I think, because we seem to be dead last. But Phil, thank you for the suggestion. I actually like this a lot because, again, I remember getting weird flavors in the two of them, and it confirms to me that I at least can. I'm not making it up. It really hits me in a different way.
Confirm it, yes.
Yeah. So, which made me feel good because if I picked this in first place, I'd be like, I'm an idiot. You know what I mean? So I didn't
think that was going to run first.
No, but you never know. But I think that's why he actually picked this one out because he's like, I want to see it up against some of the bigger players. And I'm like, that's a great idea. Let me write it down. So, which brings me to my thing. I do write these down. Sometimes Mike kills the bottles before we can get to them, and I have to change them a little bit. But
Mike has to go get another one.
Maybe it's just me. Maybe I kill the bottles. But I do end up writing these down. So if you want to see a future Sunday Funday, leave a comment down below. If it's something we have, I try to get it out once you guys suggest. But some of you guys have suggested some really good stuff. Yes. But we try to fit them all in at the same time. So many whiskeys, so few days. You know what I mean?
So few weeks.
There it is. So that's Sunday Funday. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me get the winners. Spend less, drink more. Cheers.
Even the whiff is so